Vaughn Allen Sports.
This is Patriots linebacker, Super Bowl 49 champ, Darius Fleming, and you're watching Vaughn Allen Sports. Real and honest NFL analysis. Subscribe now. Join the empire. Vaughn Allen Sports, let's go!
Let's go. How you guys doing?
Hey guys, let's go.
Awesome. I can't believe it's playoff time already. Seriously? It seems like the season just started. It seemed like just a few, I don't know, weeks ago. Maybe not weeks, maybe like a month and a half ago. It seems like we were babbling about how having no preseason was stupid again. And
Right.
it's just in doing the 17 game season and all that. And now we're in the playoffs. It's crazy. How you guys doing?
Let's see who's here. Raise your hand. Say hello in the chat.
So far, we got Nash. Nash is the first one here. Please click the like button, guys. Some random Pickle Dick Patriots fan is here. What's up, Pickle Dick? Turbulent Velocity. Nightwalker, all the way from Germany, up late tonight. Let's see here. Celtics Nation, salute, man. What's up? Tiffany from Atlanta. Tyree, what's up? Mike.
Hey guys.
Big Mike. All right. How you
Hi,
guys?
Mike.
All right, cool. So the number thing is incorrect, so it takes a second for it to get up. But
Yeah. You mean the people watching? There's
yeah,
more
yeah,
people.
exactly. So
It's not accurate. but-
well, I wish it was more accurate because I wait a certain amount of time
Yeah.
before I really start getting into what I want to talk about. I wait for like a minute or two, but yeah. Let's see. Ozymandias is here. Blacker 58. What's up?
Hello.
You know, Ozymandias, speaking of your cat, because your cat's named Ozymandias, Ramsey's the one that was responsible for all of our good luck in the playoffs, or at least for Tom's good luck in the playoffs last year. He almost wrecked this whole thing tonight. So,
Ramses. Such a rascal. First, he wanted to take over the show, right? Take your spot.
yeah, he sat in my chair. I was like, what the hell? Michael Swearingen is here. John Thomas Chavez. How you guys? All right.
Hey, guys.
I won't be too upset if the Pats lose. The Bucks, on the other hand, yeah, I get you. Okay. So, first, I think I'm gonna take the games in order. Basically, that's kind of what the idea I had, but of course we'll spend more on Patriots and Bucks than the others, of course, but still. Milena, it's been a while since you've been online, huh?
I know. I've been offline, but still part of the show. Behind the scenes, I mean.
What's up, Scarecrow? Odson Mate, what's up? Did I see AB at the strip club sing? Yes. Yeah. Whatever, man. I mean, just maybe that's what he needs to stick to, I guess. I don't know. So it's his head is
That
in the
guy.
clouds. So Tyree Vaughn's membership just renewed. What's up? Thank you. And by the way, guys, if you want to join the Empire, the link is at the top.
Yeah, become a member and get some additional perks, including some footage, some all old shows,
old
you
shows,
know, and
yeah.
some things that are not available publicly anymore.
Yeah.
And we'll have our meeting soon, right? We'll have a members meeting. That is a private event.
So I don't know if you guys, just going to cover this real quick. I don't know if you guys follow tennis or not, but just saw the news on Twitter that Djokovic was declined his visa. Novak Djokovic was so Australian Open let him in. The judge said it was okay and all this, but then the government just said nope. Australia is officially a totalitarian government now.
Yes.
It is no longer a free country. It's just
Unreal.
not specifically because of Novak, but it was already that way. But I'm just pointing out that It's a complete, yeah. So screw them. And now Novak's not going to hit the Australian Open because, see, he was trying to take the lead in the Grand Slam tournaments. So he was trying to go ahead of Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. And he's not going to be able to do that. So that leaves that leaves it open for Nadal. And I doubt Federer is ever going to win another one. You never know. But so, oh, damn, that's loud as hell.
Hey, Bitcoin Motorist is here. Hi, Patrick. How are you?
Bitcoin's here. Tyree
Where are
switched his
you?
account again.
Oh,
Tyree confuses me. All right.
yeah. More like Austria, yeah.
Bitcoin, what's up, man?
Are you in town, Bitcoin?
Thomas Allen is in the house.
Hello.
What's Pickle Dick's problem with my headphones? I can't help it. Okay.
They're kind of bulky. Is that what he's saying?
No.
Oh.
I think he's talking about the sides of them because the green screen identifies the silver that's on the side. It's trying to it identifies it as chroma, you know. So it's like it does some kind of weird thing there.
I see.
But leave it to Pickle Dick to point out things like that. So. All right, I'm just kidding with you. Yeah, that viewer thing is wrong. There's more than that. Just in the comment section already.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and I did read in my viewers section, or in the users section on YouTube, that it said they were having problems with.
There's a glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like that last week too, though.
Yeah.
They haven't fixed it. So, yeah.
Hey, James Johnson is here.
James, what's up, man? Welcome. All right, so let's get started. The first game, so in the morning for me, 10:30 a.m. For the rest of you guys in the normal part of America, 1:30 kickoff is the Raiders at the Bengals. Someone's murdering each other in LA again. That's always nice.
Yeah.
So the Raiders' offense is the 11th ranked offense versus the Bengals' 18th ranked defense. Now, I just want to point out that we are going to go over rankings here only because they're just an easy stat to cherry pick here. I just want you guys to keep in mind when we talk about rankings, and everybody mentions rankings constantly. If you look in a ranking, if someone says, oh, that defense is 15th, and so-and-so's defense is 10th. And someone tries to make an argument, say, oh, well, the 10th ranked, they must be better because they're top 10. If you look at the actual stats on a game-to-game basis, what you're going to find is there's very little difference sometimes. It depends on what it is, but there's a lot of times there's very small differences between 10th or 15th. Sometimes there's very small differences between 1st and 4th. 1st and 5th. So just keep that in mind when we talk about this. So when we say Raiders 11th offense versus 18th defense, it's probably not that bad. So,
hey,
big dick baby.
Mr. Automotive is here.
See? And by the way, I just want to point out that we have someone helping us out tonight. So, Roman, I just want to say thank you and give you a shout out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi.
We appreciate you helping us out with the.
Of course.
So, kind of, we figured that if I don't have to do everything on the software, I can focus better, and then, of course, Milena will switch with him when we do the MMA show, and I think it's going to be things will go much more smooth.
Yep.
By the way, Turbulent Velocity, yes. Djokovic is her favorite player, so she's really upset about it. But Mr. Automotive sends a $20 super chat. It already disappeared on me. I'm going to have to put it back. Okay, Mr. Automotive sends a $20 super chat, and he's asking for the Let's Go. Roman, I told you this was going to happen, the Let's Go. So here it is. I'm going to give you a good one, Mr. A, but I'm going to step away from the microphone a little bit. No, I've got a compressor, so it should work pretty good.
Noise alert.
So, all right, you ready? Here we go. Von Allen Sports. Let's go! Woo! How's that shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Woke me up.
Is that pretty good, Mr. A? So for $50, I will be Ric Flair on steroids. For $100, I'll get the cops called on us. Okay? So,
they're outside anyway.
It's
up
to you guys.
You can hear the sirens always is where we are.
It's up to you guys. So I mean, I'm ready. I'm pumped up, dude. It's the fucking playoffs. Let's go. Sorry,
we need that. It's been a while anyway since we screamed in this building.
I love playoff time. I don't care. I don't give a shit. These people try to burn down the apartment.
Hey, we used to wake up in Bulgaria. We used to wake up the whole neighborhood
I don't
at
care.
like 5 a.m.
I don't care.
Because of the time difference.
Bitcoin's renewal for Cavalry Diplomat Priest. Thank you, Bitcoin. Appreciate you, buddy.
Cool.
John Chavez is louder. That was a good one. I was feeling it. So.
Yep. We need that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my God.
You fucking German! You German!
And there was no warning.
There was no countdown.
There was no, like...
There was no nuke countdown.
Well, how did he used to do it? He would say something like...
Playoffs? Playoffs? What? What are you talking about? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. You know, and I don't understand why they always cut that off. I don't understand why we win a game, because that's the funniest part. That's the funniest part. I just hope we can win a game, because that was flat out insulting. It was 1998. It was Peyton Manning's rookie year. But what the hell? The German Nightwalker sends 200 euro super chat to get us ready for the playoffs. Now he says, "What do you do now?" Oh my God.
It's the...
All right, here we go.
Get ready.
Get ready, guys. If you're
Everybody,
using headphones.
noise alert.
Close
all the window.
Close your ears.
Close your ears.
Close your ears.
Everybody here, close your ears. We have some guests.
Here we go. Fun on sports. Let's go!
Whoa.
Let's go!
Oh my God.
Oh shit, I'm dizzy.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Do you need a glass of water?
I'll take this. Oh crap. Nightwalker, thank you so much, man. He just said Aaron leveled up. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, Rye Davis just said, when I use a green screen, makes my teeth disappear.
Oh. I haven't noticed that.
Oh man, that's just it's good to be able to laugh at yourself though, right? So now I'm gonna have a messed up voice the rest of the show. Anyway, It was worth it. It was worth it. Thank you so much. And I also, by the way, I think that puts Nightwalker in the lead for this season's Super Chat contest.
Oh yeah, we should do the rankings.
So
soon.
I'll put up the rankings on the next show.
Yeah, and we need to.
We're preparing for this new situation. So we re-linked everything, guys. I just want to let you know this is where your money's going. This is when you send a super chat and when you subscribe here, we spend that money on the show. We started on Wednesday, right? Roman, started on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And
starting from like rewiring to all the equipment and
yeah.
Yeah.
We bought new cables. We're using a mixing board now, a sound board for all the headphones, so we can hear ourselves. Me and Milene's got the proper hearing. The microphones. We got new mics, new camera angles, everything you're seeing, and we're just gonna keep adding on new features. The next show we're gonna add on little video pop-ups and things like that. So we're just gonna keep adding to this thing. And I think we're really getting this nailed down. And appreciate you, Roman, for getting a lot of the audio stuff worked out. Because you guys know how frustrated I've been with the audio. There's always a problem. And Roman came in and just knocked this thing out. So
Yep, professional sound. Totally.
I know we're not the Pat McAfee show, but that guy's getting $10 million a year. But we can at least try to,
Yeah, that stuff is expensive,
Yeah,
Just
and it's
really
not just the
adds
equipment
up.
though. It's
No,
not just the
really.
equipment. It's the actual making it work together
Yes.
and all that. So, okay. Thanks, Pickle Dick. Appreciate it, buddy. Minuteman, definitely let me know. Send me the link and we'll talk about it. Absolutely. I'm always happy to help you guys out, help you promote, because you guys do a lot for me too. Ozymandias, yeah. I mean, Rye's the one that said it, so I guess he might. It just depends. Might be a coffee drinker too. No, Freeland. I actually already experienced with EQing and audio filters and things. It was mainly a hardware issue, and we were trying to solve it. So it's not that easy when you don't have a room that is kind of set up for that. So you got to find little workarounds and things like that. And he managed to get that done. So I'm really appreciative of that.
Yeah, because we had some great equipment even before that, but somehow it wasn't working together, So
Did Thomas Allen just ask me that question?
what did he ask you? Oh, really? Interesting. What do you guys think?
I want to point out, guys, that question by Thomas Allen, the guy with the orange tee, that is my father.
It's blasphemous.
Did you see what he just asked me? I'm going to do Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
The blasphemy! The blasphemy! Could you have written a more asinine comment?
Really?
Am I for the Patriots or the Bills?
Wow, you have missed some shows,
I know.
Mr. Allen.
No. He never misses a show, but he's trying to start trouble.
I see.
He's trying to start trouble.
Well, you know better.
Okay, but here's what I think he may be alluding to. I talk really well about Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Why? Well, one, he's a great quarterback. I love his style. I mean, he's like Ben Roethlisberger if Ben Roethlisberger was faster, more agile. And honestly, I think he's probably in the long term, he's probably going to have a better statistical career.
But he's also underrated in a way, isn't he? A little bit.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Okay, so he got paid big money and he deserved it, right? But some people, think a lot of him, and then other people are kind of, yeah. So underrated. I don't know. I think he's probably rated just about right.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, his last name's Allen.
Yeah.
So of course I'm biased. I'm going to go for a guy named Allen, just like when Marcus Allen, when I was a kid, I was always say, ooh, Marcus Allen, one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Yep.
And I always root for the Allen, unless they're just a total douchebag person. Okay. And I tend to go for guys who's named Aaron, except for maybe one. There's one Aaron that I'm not exactly
Can we guess
a big
which
fan
one?
of. Yeah, you can guess. So
I'm actually
Actually, there's
starting to
two.
like him.
I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Aaron Donald. So
Oh.
a lot of people know that. But
And Aaron Hernandez.
well, I liked Aaron Hernandez.
Me too.
I thought he was one of the guys right now. If Aaron Hernandez was still alive and he hadn't gone psychotic and murdered people or murdered someone, I think he murdered
He
more
went
than
on
one
a
person.
killing spree. didn't he?
Yeah, they just they didn't finish the charges on
Like,
that. But
spice it up a little.
he would be considered right now one of the greatest tight ends ever.
Yeah. That's the
'Cause he's-
PT.
That's what's so messed up.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's focus. We'll get there in a second. But let's just get this out of the way. Bengals and Raiders. Listen. Let me finish the stats on that. So Raiders 11th offense versus the Bengals 18th defense. And the Bengals' 13th ranked offense is going against the Raiders' 14th ranked defense. So I would say that's pretty close. In passing, the Raiders are 6th, Bengals 7th. Again, close. Rushing, all right. So Raiders are almost last, so they're 28th. Bengals, they're not too great either, nothing to brag about. They're 23rd. Okay, so this is clearly, we know what's going to happen here. This is going to be a lot of throwing the ball. I don't trust the Bengals to do anything. Okay? I can't trust the Bengals to do anything. I just don't. All right?
Normally, you can trust the Cardinals to do anything.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Now it's exactly. Now
you
it's,
never know with these teams.
the Bengals are the AFC Cardinals. It's
Right.
basically, what are they going to screw up?
Right.
And
And always rely on them doing.
well, yeah, because the reason I call
Surprise.
right, the reason I call them that is because when they can every once in a while they can get into the playoffs, especially during the Marvin Lewis era. They would get in, and then they would screw it up somehow. Like something would always happen, whether it was
They choke.
Yeah. It's just something would always happen, and so they're like the AFC Cardinals. With the Raiders, all right. So honestly, I've never had much of a problem with the Raiders over the years. I got annoyed by the tuck rule thing and all that crap, but that was 20 years ago. But they brought that back now. I don't know if you guys have kept up, but the Raiders fans are just acting like complete idiots now. And they're bringing that up. Now that they're back in the playoffs. Now that they're back in the playoffs, they're getting kind of arrogant. And do they understand how they got into the playoffs? Do they have any idea? Just walking down the street and you fall into a hole. Oh, I didn't know that was there. That's how the Raiders are in the playoffs right now. Okay, I don't care. Just screw them. Their fans are insufferable. All right. Right now they have been, but I have a friend, Zishan, who is a Raiders fan. He also is a big Tom Brady fan. He likes the Patriots. He likes Brady, but his original team is the Raiders, and I think that's probably because when he grew up here in LA, the Raiders were here. Yeah, and so that's fine.
Plus, they have the coolest uniform. I mean, I like their uniforms.
Yeah, I like their uniforms too. Yeah, I like Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Yeah, the quarterback for the Bengals, but I don't like the organization itself. I don't like the ownership. I think it's a garbage organization. And I know I can say that, not losing subscribers, because I've never met a Bengals fan before. Okay, I don't think they exist. If they do,
any Bengals fans?
Yeah, I don't know. So I've never met one. But I'm going for the Raiders. I said it. I'm going for the Raiders. The Raiders.
Hey, Z, are you in there? Are you in the audience? We're going for the Raiders.
Like Mr. A just said, the Raiders are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Yep.
We played them in preseason. Who plays the third game of preseason and thinks it's bullshit? Bullshit. No. We played them in preseason. We played them for 4 quarters. Yep. They are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. Denny Green, rest in peace. Denny Green died. But that's one of the greatest. I saw that rant live in the stadium because we stuck around because we didn't want to get in traffic. So we just stayed in our seats and watched on the big screen, and then he gave the interview. It was after a Monday night game against the Bears, Cardinals and Bears, and he gave that famous rant. And I knew it was going to become iconic as soon as he said it. So, cool. Yes, also John Madden, of course, died. And so did Dan Reeves. Dan Reeves, the former Broncos and Falcons head coach. He died as well. Yeah, so with the Raiders, I like Derek Carr. So I'd like to see him get a playoff win under his belt. He's been in the league for a while now. Joe Burrow's got his whole career ahead of him. And so let's just, with the Raiders have been dealing with and stuff, let's just see them pick up a win. I know their fans are annoying and all that. Let them be annoying, fine. This is all they have. This is all they have is the tuck rule talking about the Tuck rule and this playoff game. So that's really their whole life right now. So we'll let them have it. I'm going to go ahead and go for them. And I'm picking the Bengals to win it. The Bengals will win it, but I'm going for the Raiders.
Yep.
Okay. So that takes us to the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. Dun dun dun.
And the question is, are you going for the Patriots or are you going for the Bills? Apparently, that's the question.
He's trying to throw me off my game.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's messing with me.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Patriots, the 15th offense, and yeah, we know that a lot of that is our running backs. Let's just be honest. Against the Bills, you ready for this? Number one. The Bills is the number one ranked defense. Okay? Guys, this is going to be very, very difficult. However, pause for effect. Okay. Someone complained about me doing that the other day, so I'm going to point, and I'm just going to keep doing it just to annoy the piss out of them.
Really?
Yeah. Offense. The Bills' offense is 5th versus the Patriots' 4th best defense in the league. So, yeah. Let's see here.
Interesting.
Patriots have the 14th passing offense against the Bills' 9th. And we have the 8th rushing defense against the Bills' 6th. And it's going to be a cold one, guys. Of course, it's Buffalo. But have you guys heard? Yeah. I'm going by yards. Sorry. I should have made that. That's why I said in the beginning, don't put too much stock into it. Let's not get too crazy about it. It's just a kind of an idea about how they're performing. Yards are still important. I know we go by, touchdowns and points scored and all that stuff, but yards basically tells you how they're moving the ball, the situations that they put themselves in. Yards is still important. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is just yards. I just want to reiterate that, guys. So I heard that the Buffalo Bills had trouble selling tickets.
Really?
Yeah, and what's interesting is that why aren't Patriots fans getting those tickets? Why aren't Patriots fans going and buying? Like, come on, man. Buffalo, it's not that far from where they're at. I mean, relatively speaking, to for people like us, but get your butt there, make it happen. Do what the 49ers fans did the other day against the Rams. So the Rams 49ers game, the 49ers had to win that game to make it to the playoffs, right? So the 49ers fans bought up all the tickets. And it was so lopsided in the crowd that Jimmy Garoppolo was able to do his normal cadence, and call audibles and things like Matthew Stafford, the quarterback of the Rams, had to actually do a silent count. He was he was having to do hand signals and shit in his own stadium because it was so loud. It was so full of 49ers fans. And this was here in LA, okay? They went from San Francisco to here. I know a lot of them probably live here too, but they did say that there was a lot of fans that flew down. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Come on, guys. Come on, people. If you're in Boston, if you're listening, get your butt there, all right? You can drive there. I mean, I don't know how the weather is right now, but as far as like travel, but go for it. $35, guys. $35 to a playoff.
Wow.
I mean, didn't even know you could get regular season tickets that much or that cheap.
Right.
But we need to take that example. So. can I really blame Rams fan? Georgia moved them to St. Louis. Georgia didn't move them. I think that was Stan Kroenke that moved them. I think Georgia had sold the majority of the team to Stan Kroenke. I'm pretty sure. So
Oh, he's a Rams fan.
Scarecrow is a Rams fan. Hell yeah, nice.
Oh, and Z is in the house too.
Sierra Chubbs, formerly known as Sissy Chubbs.
Yeah. Zishan.
Okay. Jalen is saying something. Aaron Rodgers made first team All Pro, so we know who is winning the MVP.
What do you mean, Jalen?
Has there ever been a year? No, that would. It almost always. Yeah, that's unfortunately. Who cares? Whatever. Who cares? So fine. Who gives a crap? Boa Omega
From Canada.
Boa Omega sends a $5 Canadian super chat. Says, which factor will be stronger? Yeah, you can try to get me to say that.
PDS.
You can tell by reading it. Hysteria versus BDS. COVID, China virus. Hysteria versus BDS. Can they bring themselves to turn against AR and vote TB12?
Huh.
Well, I don't know, man. BDS is strong, and like See It Twice said, the Tomicron variant is extremely vicious. The Tomicron variant is actually more intense than the Omicron variant. The Tomicron variant of BDS has actually become quite something to behold because now it seems like it's infected, even New England. And so now New England is a problem. Not all of it. I know there's Patriots fans that aren't that way, but there are still some. And now I've seen some Patriots fans actually that now that we're in the playoffs, they getting cocky. So I find that interesting actually. So what they would I'm only talking about the ones that have the Tomicron variant of BDS. They should be excited about this for a different reason. They should be hoping that it's the Patriots versus Tom Brady.
Yep.
That's what you want. Okay? So Patriots versus Tom and Gronk. By the way, Julian Edelman bet $100,000 that the Patriots would meet the Bucks in the Super Bowl.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, exactly, Z. In the end, Brady only cares about rings. That's whatever. Okay, so the MVP, it's probably going to go to Aaron Rodgers, and as long as he doesn't get the ring, and as long as Tom does, it doesn't matter, right? So. Okay, Pickle Dick, that makes sense, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be honest, I was unhappy against the first game against the Bills when Mac Jones didn't throw the ball much. He threw it 3 times. I tried to understand it or defend it, like, okay. And then when Bill said, basically the Bills won't have the playbook or the passing plays, and they won't really know what he's capable of, and that will work. I'm like, I bought into that. I said, oh, okay, fine, I can handle that. That's cool. But it totally didn't even apply to the second game. The second game, it just didn't work. And it wasn't working when we needed it, basically. Can we get off to a good start again? What's funny is that we beat them in that game where it was, windy and we beat them just on the ground in Buffalo. And then so this game's going to be in Buffalo, and then they beat our asses in New England. So everything's all screwed up and backwards. So
we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect, and I see everybody picking the Bills like it's a foregone conclusion.
Right.
What the hell? Why? Why is it a foregone conclusion? Why is it just so automatic that we're going to get beat by the Bills? Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand this. First of all, you've got the best coached team-wide in the league by Bill Belichick. He got us a lot of free agents, drafted pretty good. Why in the world, just based on that, even if you don't know the Patriots team that well, if you're a fan of a different team or if you're a pundit that doesn't like the Patriots that much, just that alone, okay? What makes you think that it's just an automatic loss?
It shouldn't be.
No. I would say it was an automatic loss if this was Kansas City, okay? Seriously. There's just no way we could keep up with that offense. But I am not convinced that this is just an automatic win for the Bills.
Or Miami.
Yeah, you had to bring that up. What the hell, man?
It just always happens. There's no explanation for it. There's something going on in the tropics.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we don't have to deal with Miami right now. So, and besides,
Right.
they fired their coach, so they're starting over again. So screw them. But
yeah, it's definitely not an automatic win.
I don't see yes, I think the Bills are good. Okay.
Yeah,
But are we for and they've been playing some good football the last few weeks. But let's not forget that this will be the best prepared team for the playoffs. Bill knows every single thing that a player needs to do to get ready for a playoffs. Everything. All right?
Yep.
I just don't think this is a foregone conclusion. I don't think it's an automatic. I don't buy it. It's not me being a homer. I would tell you guys the truth. I would tell you straight up if I think that we're going to get killed or we're going to get destroyed or something like that. I would say it. But this particular matchup, I don't think so. I think this is going to be a good game. I think you guys are going to be, a lot of people are going to be very surprised by how close this game will be. And when I say close, okay, I mean competitive. So a game can be close up until like the fourth quarter, mid-fourth quarter, and then something happens, like a team is trying to catch up, and then they go, and then they have to go for broke, and the other team scores based off of an onside kick or something like that, and then the score ends up being by 2 touchdowns. But that doesn't tell the story. Okay, I mean that this game will be competitive. I just don't think we're going to get blown out. And everyone's talking about a blowout, and I don't believe that.
No.
What do you guys think? I want to see what you guys think. Who's going to win? Just straight up. You don't even have to tell me how. Just tell me. Bills or Patriots? Who do you guys have? Hey, Sharon, what's up? Welcome. Black Ops, what's up, man? All right, Melanie, what do you think?
Okay. Pats. For me, is that.
You think the Patriots got it?
It will be tough, but
You think it'll be close?
I'm hopeful. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. We've got. Okay. The Bills need this. I know. Contemporary says that Mac will throw 2 interceptions. Wow. Tiffany, who's a Falcons fan, by the way, I just want to point that out. Sorry, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tiffany says, as an outsider looking in, it's really a toss-up. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with Z.
Yes.
Do we have an accurate weather report on the Bills Patriots game, Melina? Can you check that real quick? See if there's if they know kind of have a good idea. Like I know it's gonna be cold, but I want to know: is it gonna be windy? Is it gonna be any precipitation? Precipitation.
Sub-zero. Well,
Sub-zero
it
winds.
says wind
Flawless
chills
victory.
expected for playoff game.
That's expected. But I need to know. I don't care about the temperature. I'm worried about wind and wetness. Wetness.
Is it really? I didn't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And weather report.
I like Mike. I like what Mike Miller. I really like what he's going with. So Mike said New England baited them. They won the first game, then switched strategy for the second game to test Buffalo, and will cash in on the third
Yeah.
game. I like that. Jalen's got 15-mile winds, 15-mile-an-hour winds expected. Melina, do you happen to have the injury report on the Patriots Bills game?
Yeah, I do.
Can you give me?
Patriots.
I know. Okay. By the way, guys, the Bills are the most healthy team in this playoffs right now. We need to make sure that we point that out.
Yes,
That might.
I saw that.
I just remembered that. But tell me on the Patriots,
January.
who's out completely out?
So as of January 14th, which is today, we have Jalen Mills out.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that. I knew about him.
Isaiah Wynn out.
Okay.
Adrian Phillips questionable.
Okay.
Hightower questionable.
There's no way Hightower's not playing. Who else?
Yeah. Well, as of yesterday, Jacoby Myers questionable. Kyle questionable as well.
Calvin Noy?
No, Duggar.
Oh, Duggar. Why does
Duggar.
everybody keep calling him Duggar?
I don't know. It just
No. You're not the only one. Everyone
Really?
keeps calling him Duggar.
Yeah, okay.
It's Duggar because that sounds better.
Well, again, as of yesterday, Jamie Collins questionable.
Okay.
Harris questionable.
I just need out.
Yeah.
Just tell me out.
Nick Folk questionable.
I don't
Yeah.
care about the questionable, but
Yeah. No, nobody else that I
Nobody
can
else?
see.
Okay.
As of the 10th was Sean Wade, but
okay.
that's it.
It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, and according to some weather reports, it says that the wind will not be a huge factor in this one.
Oh,
What's up?
I just. Yeah, the game I was at Gillette. You talking about the Bills? Yeah, when we all met up in 2019. Yeah, I wasn't even cold. I was so psychotic and freaked out. I don't even remember the temperature or anything. I was just
It's
going
pretty
nuts.
bad.
But yeah, I didn't even notice it. But and when it comes to the players know how to keep themselves warm. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about wind conditions and messiness and
Right.
sloppy, and that's what I'm worried about because Josh Allen can play through slop. We've seen it.
Yeah.
His arm, dude, is so strong. He throws the way he throws the ball. He can throw against the wind, and it's like it doesn't even matter. The guy is just amazing. And we've not seen Mac do that because Bill wouldn't let him throw.
Yeah, and not to mention his
And we need
short
to kinda,
experience. So
yeah, I get, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not questioning it,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna do something here that is very interesting. I don't have a camera, but I'm gonna unmute Roman here. Roman,
What's up?
who wins? Now Roman, you saw Buffalo play live against the Jets.
Yeah, 100 years ago.
You saw O.J. Simpson. You were a baby.
Yeah.
You saw O.J. Simpson
Yeah.
against Joe Namath. They were at the end of their careers,
Yeah.
but you saw them play each other. So, does this Buffalo Bills team, do they get the win over the Patriots?
I think so.
You think so? And why do you say that? In your all of your football experience, what makes you say that, buddy?
If I don't, you're gonna throw something at me.
I got a football right here.
be careful.
I'm good with this thing. I'm good with this thing. All right. You seriously picking the Bills? Is that like your gut feeling?
Wait, Billy, see, I don't know, man.
You got to pick something.
I don't know. Okay, I'll go.
No.
Did I say Bill? I said Bills? I thought I said
Yeah,
Patriots.
you said Bills.
I meant Patriots. Sorry.
You meant Patriots.
That's
Okay.
why I said you're gonna throw something at me. But yeah, I'm going with the Patriots.
That's right. You're going with the Patriots.
Yeah.
All right.
Just kidding.
Guys, we're going to get the upset. We're going to win.
Heard it from Coach.
It's going to be cold, but we're going to win. I'm all backwards. We're going to win. This is going to prevail right here. This is going to prevail right here. You know why? Because I'm not that confident in Buffalo. I need to see Buffalo not crap themselves. And I watched them completely melt down against Andy Reid. And I know that's a good Chiefs team, but that was more about coaching that meltdown than anything else. And Andy Reid's experienced coach knew what he was doing, and he just had their number, and they just seemed to be lost. And I think Belichick is going to throw the kitchen sink at these guys, okay? Get ready. You are going to see blitz packages that you've not seen before. You're going to see crazy shit happen. You're going to see some kind of like crazy Bostonian dude that he pulled off the side. He's going to be coming in. You're like, who's that guy? Nobody knows, and because it was like a secret weapon or something, probably hopped up on steroids or whatever, and nobody even figures it out. There's going to be some crazy stuff that you're going to see tomorrow, and they're going to pull it out because Bill knows he has to win. He has to win this. Everything for Bill is on this. Do you guys know that Robert Kraft? So have you? I don't know if you've seen this or not, but LaShawn McCoy did an interview. I watched it the other day. And he was talking about, spending a lot of time talking about Tom and the Patriots. And he had talked to Robert Kraft at an event over the summer and mentioned, hey, Mr. Kraft, why? What do you think about Tom? Why did you let him leave? And then Kraft, now we're going by what LaShawn McCoy says. I'm just going to take it as face value because it does sound legit actually, but he said I told Bill that he's got to win one now. He said, you let Tom win a Super Bowl, you've got to win one now. You've got to get one. And I believe that. I believe that Kraft said something like that. I don't know if it was exactly that way, but he probably told Bill, he's like, listen, we got to get it now. We got to get it. And now that's what the deal is. I just don't think Bill wants to go out like that in the first round, just automatically, especially to a division rival. He's not thinking about the divisional round. He's not thinking about championship round or Super Bowl. He's not thinking about any of that. Tomorrow, is the Super Bowl for Belichick as far as game planning is concerned. They're not saving anything. They're not holding on to anything. Everything is going to be thrown at Buffalo. Every single thing they've got. This is why I think they're going to win. That's what. I believe in Bill. I believe in Billy Boy. Yeah, I believe in. I know that's going to hurt Jalen's feelings. But I believe that coaching is important, and people just don't understand that. This is a different team than it was in 2019 and in 2020. Okay? Yes, we had Tom Brady in 2019, and we went 12-4. That offense was garbage. The team, the players, the roster, that was awful. It was absolute, just complete hot garbage. Still managed to go 12-4 and ran into a Titans team that I think is better than this Bills team. I'm not saying it's by a lot, but I just think that the Titans team that we ran into 2019, that was, keep in mind, that was Derrick Henry on top of his game. Tannehill was playing pretty good. That defense, and it was Mike Vrabel coaching, and you know that Belichick has a problem with people who know the system, knows the Patriot way. Just always happens that way. That was a different game. In 2020, we know about that. That was just a complete disaster, but this is different. This is just a different team. It's got a different feel to it. These guys, I know that people are saying, oh, well, the defense is suspect because it's a lot like the 2019 defense. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I understand that it could be seen like that. But I also think in 2019, when we played against the Titans, that a lot of crap was going on behind the scenes as far as people not realizing what was going to happen. Some people were like, I'm not even talking about just Tom or Bill. I'm talking about a lot of guys were, am I gonna go somewhere else? And I don't know. It just seemed like the end. It had that bad feeling to it, and that doesn't help, So this is different now. This is a whole new situation, and everyone is ready to go, and they're excited and they're pumped up. I like it. So I know it makes it seem like I'm trying to talk myself into it, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to explain that I just think it's a different situation. I know this much. I feel that I will be doing a post game tomorrow night talking about a great Patriots victory. That's what I think.
Let's go.
Let's go. They had to make the Eagles and Buccaneers the morning game on Sunday. They had to make it the morning game. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. That should be against the law.
Yeah.
That should be illegal to have a football game start anywhere in America at 10 a.m., especially a playoff game. So, don't talk about Titans. Too soon? Too soon, Jeremy? I'm sorry, Jeremy. I know. That one still hurts me too. So, we have a spammer?
Yeah. A little bit.
What is that anyway?
That thing?
Yeah, what
That's
does that
some kind
mean?
of a bot.
Yeah, it's been going on a lot lately. I've noticed
Yeah.
it on other people's videos too. It's some kind of random.
It's a spam bot.
It's not a real language though.
You don't need to give it much attention. Airtime.
Well, I'm just curious about like what it
Yeah.
is exactly. So. Yeah, but Selector, I'm in Pacific. I'm on Pacific time, so it's 10 a.m. for me. So,
Yeah.
they should have considered us idiots who live on the West Coast. So, because we are in love with earthquakes. I guess. I think they should have changed it for us. That's what I think. So start a playoff game. A playoff game should be started a little later, no matter what. I think. But I get it. I know that they've got a lot of games but to get to, but whatever. At least make the Bucks game the night game, the main event,
main
where
event,
everyone, you know. Okay, so this one's a little more easy to pick, a lot easier to pick, I should say. But I'll go ahead and read off the yards rankings anyway, just to give you an idea of how these guys are moving the ball. So the Eagles are 14th offense against the Buccaneers, 13th overall defense. And the Bucks second offense versus the Eagles 10th. The Eagles are 25th in passing, first in rushing. The Buccaneers are first in passing and 26th in rushing. Okay, so that's interesting, isn't it? The Eagles are going to get their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I listened to 3 different shows earlier today. Roof, roof,
Where is that
roof,
from?
roof. Outside somewhere.
Really?
I listened to 3 different shows today, and they were trying to talk up the Eagles. I think it was wishful thinking, to be quite honest with you. Do you have the injury report pulled up for that one?
For the Eagles?
Eagles, Bucks. Yeah. So, if you don't think that Tom Brady is thinking about the Super Bowl 52, if you don't think this is on his mind, now I know they played in the regular season, all right, and he got them. But he wants to just completely embarrass them. And I think that's coming tomorrow, as long as the defense can hold, okay? Yes, Ozymandias, exactly. So,
Yeah, I'm looking at yeah.
as long as, well, like Ozymandias said, he said, Tom Brady said, I own the color green. Now, we know that he was talking about mainly about the Jets, but I'll take the Eagles as well. That's fine. So, okay, you got it?
Yeah, am I looking this right? Basically, as of today, I only see questionable. I don't see anyone out. Of the 12th, also questionable. The 10th of January, Brett Todd.
No, I just went from today. The injury report from today.
Okay, well, that's on the ESPN website, and basically, that's my source, and I don't see anyone out. Is that possible? Yep.
Damn. Okay. So what's going to be a game changer here on offense is getting Leonard Fournette back, and I'm pretty sure he's back. That's going to be a big deal, and I think that Leonard actually probably could have come back a week before, and they held him out. Now, Levante David was out for a while. Jason Pierre-Paul was out for a while. Who else was injured on the defense? There's a few other key guys, but I think they're all going to be back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Salman Better. Okay, so Rojo's out, but they've got Le'Veon Bell. I think Le'Veon Bell can actually produce something. I think he can do it when he needs to, especially in a backup role. And Cyril Grayson's out. Yeah, I saw him get injured. So Shaq Barrett is he made it back though, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Fournette is a game time decision. Yeah, I would be shocked if Fournette doesn't play. I would say, guys, we go ahead and go with the idea that Fournette will be there. So
Yep.
Levante David, that could go either way. We don't know how serious the situation is, like when he healed back, if he could have been back before or not. And Carlton Davis are game time decisions. And I honestly, I'd have to be honest, I don't know a lot about his injury or what's going on with him. So. But they get the guys back together on defense, and I know they haven't been that good all year. But they never got to play together much. There's just been injuries every week. Even the offense is the same way. People are saying, "Oh, Tom Brady has a stacked offense." Did they ever play together this year? Did all of the guys ever play together this year, even once? If they did, it had to have been only once, because there was always somebody injured. There was always somebody out. It was either Godwin or Evans missed the game, I think, or it was definitely AB missed a lot. So it's just, was there ever a time? So if they can just get it all together, but I really do believe that Le'Veon Bell can give some production when he needs it, when it matters most. I do. I think that he still has something to offer. So, Trav, what's up, man? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So I hope the Patriots fans go and buy up those tickets. They better. We need that. So. They only played, the first two games. Yes, it's just, he hasn't had a complement on the entire complement of players on offense. So that whole bringing everybody back from the Super Bowl last year, first time in history it's ever been done, where you bring all 22 starters from a Super Bowl to return. And it only amounted to just a bunch of injuries, and we can thank the New Orleans Saints for that. My God. And you know what's so sad about what the Saints did? The last Saints game, all those injuries, they were legal. Those were legal hits. So the NFL allows you to take out a guy's knees.
Yeah, they were done on purpose.
Well, okay, I mean, yeah, but they're all about player safety, don't forget. Nice. Thank you, Nightwalker. And by the way, I'm gonna pull his back up again, because that was an epic super chat. There it is. For those of you just tuning in right now, Nightwalker, actually Mr. A super chatted $20 first, had me say "let's go" really loud. Then Nightwalker stepped it up, sent it 200 euros, which is about $230, I think, and said, "What do you do now?" Meaning, I've got to do something even more epic. And I yelled "let's go" so loud and so aggressively that I actually made myself dizzy. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So. Man, I'm just watching the clock. I'm kind of getting nervous about this weekend. Do you guys get nervous before playoff games at all? I know I'm not. I feel like I know I'm not playing, but I still. Do you remember that one time we had Daniel Meyer from Germany visiting?
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about football, or he's a musician and stuff, so he didn't care about it. But we were took him to a sports bar, a Saddle Ranch. And the game was about to start between Pittsburgh and New England. It was the AFC Championship game from the 2016 season. And I go, "Man, I'm so nervous." And he looked at you and he goes, "Is he serious?" And you're like, "Yeah, he's serious." But I think that's part of the fun. I mean, that's what it makes it exciting. I'll tell you what, football is my favorite sport. So yeah, I get nervous. I get nervous before UFC fights. You know, Roman, do you ever?
The UFC fights, yeah, when it's one that you're really waiting for. Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
You get this like kind of feeling in your stomach and this adrenaline going, right?
Especially when it's like a big one, big rivalry. Basically, you're waiting for it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel that
Yeah.
all the time.
I tell you what, one thing, and this drives me nuts, is that I won't eat during games.
Yeah.
It'll be very rare for me to eat during a game unless we're up by a bunch. You know, it's a blowout. I'm one of those people that I can't eat. When I go to eat something during a game, and if it's close, my stomach just kind of, you know, like, I know a lot of people eat when they're nervous. There's like such thing
Yeah.
as nervous eaters or whatever. I'm the opposite. So if I'm nervous, I can't eat. I lose my appetite. That's why you won't generally see me eat like that. But
Well, I get nervous during the game mostly, but can get real nervous during a game.
do you too?
Yeah.
Really?
During the game mostly for me.
Yeah, when Aaron's screaming like a lunatic.
No.
Gotta see me get mad.
Then I laugh.
I'll tell you what.
That one is actually entertaining.
If they pull some crap, if they pull some crap like the championship game,
Yeah.
do you guys remember my meltdown during the Packers Bucks game last year? That second half, 3 interceptions, completely stupid, going for it, sending it down the field on 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I was losing my mind. I can't tell you. That's one of the angriest times I've ever been in a game.
Yeah.
It was awful. Yeah, the red coat. Yeah. Yeah, Ozymandias, I agree. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of blowouts. You know, unless it's a important situation like Super Bowl. So
You like the game.
this last, I like the feeling. Like
Yeah.
this last Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Bucks. Hang on. Because I know that the Chiefs are capable of scoring so quickly, and I've watched them do it. We saw them do it against us in the AFC Championship game in the 2018 season. We've seen them do the same thing in the 2018 regular season, actually. So they did it twice that year. So where we would get up on them, and then they would just start scoring really quickly out of nowhere. That AFC Championship game should have been put away. And then next thing you know, Patrick Mahomes throws 2 balls and then something like that, just real fast, boom, boom, and they're in field goal range, and they put it in overtime. We should have won. We should have ended it right then and never should have gone to overtime. They have a way of scoring quickly. So with the Bucks and Chiefs, I never thought that was over. I never thought it was finished until about the end of the 3rd, beginning of the 4th. I started to notice they don't have it here. They don't. It's gone. I knew they were defeated. Okay, they were defeated. It wasn't happening. It was. But up until that point, I still respected them enough to know that you can't just write them off. But I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one because I knew how difficult it was. And you know what? Even though the Brady they were playing so well, and they got up on the Chiefs like that, I never felt that it was a blowout. Did you guys ever feel during the Super Bowl that it was a blowout? Because I sure didn't. And I tell you what, all the other Patriots Super Bowls, we never got one. We never got a Patriots blowout in the Super Bowl. Every game was a struggle.
And, yeah.
Every game made me want to feel like I was going to throw up. Okay? Do you remember me at the Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The party
Yeah.
at Mom's house? We had a big party there. Man, that was insane. That was insane. When Malcolm Butler picked that off, that was just... I lost it. But that feeling, that bad feeling, especially the Giants Super Bowls, that was just awful. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to, give you guys PTSD, but that Eagles Super Bowl, the second one, the one we lost, I was just angry. That one wasn't in the gut. That one made me mad. I just that was just pissed me off because if the Patriots ever had a Super Bowl where it was supposed to be a blowout, should have been a blowout, it was that one. That should have been a beatdown. And we completely crapped the bed on that. Somehow I always end up finding something to rant about that has nothing to do with anything. But anyway.
It's okay. I think everyone kind of feels that way right now. Nervous and anticipation.
Okay. So I don't know if Raphael have you seen Raphael here tonight?
I have not.
Okay. Raphael, if you're out there somewhere in the ether, I hate it when people say that. Offense. Let's see. I got stretch my leg. Offense. 49ers, 7th offense versus the Cowboys, 19th defense. Cowboys, first offense versus the 49ers, third. And 49ers are 12th in passing, 7th in rushing. Cowboys are 2nd in passing, 9th in rushing. Guess what? The Cowboys are going to go full on Cowboys. And Jimmy Garoppolo is going to get the win. The 49ers are finally going to put it together. They're finally going to be who we thought they were. I'm sorry, Israel's probably going to kill me right now. He's probably throwing up. So I'm so sorry, Israel. But I really, really believe the 49ers are going to win. I think they're finally going to put it together. I really do. So, you think that's just wishful thinking? Now, I do want to say, before you answer, I do want to say, I think that the Cowboys are finally putting together what I thought they would last year when they got Mike McCarthy. People keep sleeping on Mike McCarthy. He's a good coach, guys. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Fame coach or he's that great, but I think he's a good coach. And I think he got too much crap because of the Aaron Rodgers situation and all that with Roger, with Rodgers kind of throwing him on the bus, getting him fired basically. But he needed to leave anyway. The situation was going stale. But he's a good coach. And last year it didn't work because they lost Dak. And you just can't lose a starting quarterback and expect to go far. But now they're finally putting it together. But at the same time, I still think they're kind of going up this way. It's not their time yet. The 49ers, I believe, are finally back to that position that I was expecting them to get back to in 2020. And we know that they had a ton of injuries, but I just can see them clicking it, getting it back. And yeah, I want to see Jimmy win a playoff game where he's actually the star of the game for once. It'd be nice if he was actually the center of attention. Can he win a playoff game where he actually done something? Because on their Super Bowl run, where they lost to the Chiefs in 2019, Jimmy barely threw the ball. So they just ran all the way to the Super Bowl, and it was nothing but defense and rushing. But I don't know. I have a feeling that the 49ers are going to take this. I love their energy against the Rams. They just seem to really have it put together, guys. And I don't trust the Cowboys to do what they have to do. If they do win, I'm fine with that because I like Dak. I'm a fan of Dak Prescott. And, one of our friends here, Israel, he's a big Cowboys fan, so I'll be happy for him. But I'm picking the 49ers. I got them. I think they're gonna find a way. So plus they may end up having to play the Rams, and that'd be nice. So we know they can beat them. They beat them twice this year. Daniel Nightwalker, got my voice going now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jalen agrees with me on something. Holy crap. Yeah, Pickle Dick, I agree. Well said. 49ers are underrated. The 49ers are what people are pretending the Eagles are. That's well said. Exactly. So the 49ers are just going to be like, whoa, what's going on here? So, and I have no hate against the Cowboys. I have nothing against them. I know my sister hates them. So Turbulent Velocity, I know that you hate them. It's funny watching how much you hate them. You hate them as much as Steven hates Aaron Rodgers, okay? I understand that. I know you're probably like, why,
She hates the 49ers?
No, she hates the Cowboys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
That's
I'm
right.
saying nice things about the Cowboys.
Right.
So she's probably upset about that. So doesn't matter. 49ers are going to win, guys. Go Niners.
Go Niners.
Okay. To cap off Sunday night. This is funny. The Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I just want to say something here. If the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Chiefs, I will wear a Pittsburgh Steelers something. I don't know, a shirt, hat, jersey, whatever. I will wear a Steelers something on camera next week. Okay?
Deal.
You guys know I have no love for the Steelers. They are one of our biggest enemies. Always been. Now we own their asses, but they're still an enemy. They're still a combatant, I guess you'd say. But if somehow the way they got into the playoffs by Jacksonville putting out Sherry's Indianapolis Colts, Carson Wentz, you suck. You are terrible. Dude, leadership is everything for a quarterback. I don't care about your fancy stats, okay? I framed that on purpose, Roman. I did that on purpose. This is the way it's framed like this. It's on purpose. Yeah, I did it on purpose. Just so I could show off my shirt more. I know the graphic is kind of over it, but look, like my shirt. See? So, all right. So, screw the Colts, okay? Screw the Colts. They lost to the Jaguars. All the Colts had to do was beat the Jaguars, okay? We're talking about the Jaguars that doesn't have a coach and is going to have the first pick in the draft again, I think. Yeah, or close to it. If they don't have the number one, they have the number two. All you had to do was beat them and you're in. You couldn't do that. So, that's exactly what the Steelers needed. They barely beat the Ravens. The Ravens were missing Lamar Jackson. So the Steelers snuck in, and then they almost didn't get in because the Raiders and Chargers almost tied, and they were going to tie if it wasn't for the Chargers calling a timeout, their stupid idiot coach that I ranted about last week. You guys know the story. So the Steelers are in, and based on all of that, and it's Ben Roethlisberger's last game as a Pittsburgh Steeler. It may be his last game ever.
Right.
He hasn't. I don't think he said that he's retiring specifically. I think he did mention that he's not going to be a Steeler much longer. But if the Steelers put out the Chiefs, could you imagine? Oh my God! Oh my God! That to watch the reaction from Patrick Mahomes' nut huggers. All right, like Nick
Like
Wrong,
a lot of them.
Nick Right, Nick Wrong, Christina Sims, just everybody at ESPN, okay, Chris Collinsworth, because he gives Patrick Mahomes rim jobs every Sunday night, right? Even when he's not even playing. So that would be the greatest. I'm sorry, but that would be funny. That would be so freaking awesome. I am a Steelers fan on Sunday, guys. That's right. I said it. For one day only, I am a Steelers fan. On Sunday, I will be a Steelers fan. Can't believe I'm saying it. Just because of the meltdown that would happen across the NFL world. So what we need all this to happen. We need the trifecta. Patriots beat the Bills. Tom Brady beats the Eagles. There's no point in calling them the Bucs because Tom Brady wasn't there. I wouldn't even be talking about them right now. And they wouldn't be in the playoffs. And then the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger gets a win over the Chiefs. That would be hilarious. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, okay? So the Chiefs are going to bury them. It is going to be a massacre. We're talking Chiefs 48, Steelers 21, okay? And that a lot of that's probably from garbage time or something. No, actually 24. I'll give them 24 because I think they'll pick up some garbage time points. It's going to be a complete annihilation. That's what would make it so funny. I would love to be wrong on this. I would absolutely love to be wrong. I know it's an easy pick to pick the Chiefs, but come on. The Chiefs versus the Steelers, these two teams could not be farther apart. They could not be more different. I don't care that the Steelers are the 7th seed. I don't care that they're in. You guys know how I feel about that 7th seed anyway. All right? It's nonsense. It's stupid. It never should have been added. And it just puts teams that are just, most of the time, it's going to put rotten teams in there. The Steelers and Chiefs are so far apart, it's a joke. This is a practice round for them. It's going to be an annihilation, and that's why it would be so funny if the Steelers won. That'd be great. How do you excuse that away? How do the Chiefs excuse this away? What do you say? What do you do if you lose to the Steelers this week? That's awesome. So, and no, it's not me being a Mahomes hater or nothing like that. This is just the way people talk about the Chiefs right now and the way they hype them up, and it's just, I just want to see them suffer. Suffer. Okay. Monday night's game. Yes, we have a playoff game on Monday night. And why does this happen? Why do we have this? Because they wanted to add the little participation trophy 7 seed. Okay. So now we've got too many games, and now they have to schedule one for Monday night. Okay. Arizona Cardinals at the Los Angeles Rams. If you want to call them that. I don't even know if they have any fans, and they kind of, so. All right. I've been calling the Cardinals frauds for the last, 7, 8 weeks. I know you like football, baby, but they're going to lose on Monday night, and they're going to lose bad. They're done. They're cooked. They're finished. There's really I just don't see it. I think they're pretenders. I think they got a bunch of players. They just didn't, acquired a bunch of different guys that doesn't necessarily work. It looks flashy in week 7 when no one's paying attention or giving a crap, but it doesn't translate. I don't trust their coaching. I don't trust the Cardinals. Just the Cardinals always go full Cardinals. They always find a way to screw this up. And the only way they get this win, and by the way, I am absolutely rooting for the Cardinals. Okay, I'm absolutely going for the Cardinals. Not least of which is Chandler Jones, and I'm a Chandler Jones fan, and
Right.
football baby, and you like watching him run around because he's like football baby. This is you want to see my impression of football baby? Yeah, that's football baby. Okay, and I'd like to see him, get a win over the Rams. That'd be nice, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen unless Matthew Stafford goes full on Lions on everybody and throws a bunch of pick sixes. So there you go. We'll see. Neither fan base really has, or neither team has a great dynamic fan base or anything like that. I mean, it's nothing to even factor in. It doesn't make a difference. So, but I would love to see the Cardinals win it. So. And they are. Let's see here. Eighth offense versus the Rams, 17th defense, and the Rams have the 9th offense versus the Cardinals, 11th. The Cardinals are 10th in passing and rushing, both. The Rams are 5th in passing and 25th in rushing. So,
Wow.
all right.
Oh,
Let's see if I
yeah,
get this
watch
right.
this.
Kobe! Did I make it?
Yep.
Did that go in?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Did
Okay.
you guys see the little camera on the side?
I'll try that again. Oh! What's up, Kobe? Anyway. Yeah, I don't think that the Cardinals can win this. I just don't. So, I don't.
Yeah. They kind of find a way to choke.
But go Cardinals, baby.
Yeah.
Go Cardinals. So,
Well, actually, I'm not rooting for anyone.
you're not.
I like football, baby, but I'm not a Cardinals fan.
So you're rooting for the home team, huh?
I am in LA, so maybe I should develop some love for the Rams, I'm thinking. But I haven't yet. Haven't gotten there.
I saw someone mention Brian Flores. I've got an idea about Brian Flores, guys. Fire Bruce Arians today and bring in Brian.
Yep.
Just switch.
There's still time.
There's still time. I hope the Cardinals win. I hope. That would be.
Yeah.
So this is what we want. We want Patriots over Bills. We want 49ers over
Jimmy G.
Cowboys. We want, obviously, Tom over the Eagles. We want the Steelers over the Chiefs. And to top it off, we want the Cardinals over the Rams. I know Milena doesn't, but I do. Because Chandler Jones is on. Don't forget Chandler. And J.J. Watt. Don't forget J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Okay? But the Rams annoy me. They annoy me because they're so overrated, and all anyone ever talks about is Sean McVay. Oh, he's such a great coach. Oh my God. Yeah, he's a pretty good coach. Okay, I give him credit. But they talk about him as if he's Bill Walsh, and I have a problem with that. Do something in this league first, buddy. Do something in this league. So, what's up, Steven? Man.
There's another.
My entire family's almost here. Is Jason here tonight?
I haven't seen him.
He's got that weird name, FU Google or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what's up, Steven? Yeah, Steven. That I was just saying that you just got on, but I was saying that we're Steelers fans tonight.
Yeah.
And Sunday night, definitely. So,
Steelers fan for a night.
and like I said I'll repeat. If the Steelers beat the Chiefs, I will wear Steelers merchandise on the next show. Okay?
Yep, remember that. And there's a Rams fan, Scarecrow.
Yep. But it's going to be a beat down. The Rams are going to beat down the Cardinals. That's just what's going to happen. So, by the way, I'll admit, you know what my problem with the Rams are?
Mm-mm.
It's
I know.
What?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll get it.
What do you think I'll guess?
I don't know what you'll guess, but try.
Their stupid logo, their new colors and logo. I mean, really? It's so generic and so like not not football like.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's exactly.
But they have the cool stadium.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Really?
My
Okay.
biggest problem. It's petty. It's petty.
It is petty, but
My biggest problem is those stupid ass uniforms and the stupid logo.
what does it remind you of? Like a
It-
Gatorade or something? I
No,
don't know.
it's worse than
like,
that. It reminds me of one of those morning shows that your grandmother would watch.
Ah, yeah, it's got
like,
that retro
like
look.
Good Morning LA, and it has that stupid little logo or whatever.
Mm.
That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. So
Yeah.
they gotta fire their advertising agency.
If you
and
go
get
back-
some other new branding.
They never had it better than they did in the uniforms they wore in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl against us. In 50
Yeah, that
Super Bowl
was-
53. Okay? Super Bowl 53, the old school, the Eric Dickerson outfits, basically, you know. Those were the best. They had it right. And their white uniforms were awesome because the white version of that was a white helmet with blue ram. Perfect. They had it absolutely perfect. Nailed. Why would you change that?
Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds pity, but for some reason it I did pay attention to that too. So there's something about it. But
And it
anyway,
just pisses me off. And then the Chargers and they have almost the same look. Like the similar writing, similar
Right,
color
colors.
color
Yeah.
scheme. It's just why? Why would you do that? But I think that's what bothers me. And ever since they've done that, it pissed me off so badly that now I just have
Yeah.
this kind of thing towards them. But I love Von Miller, and he is a Ram now. Von Miller is one of my favorite players of all time.
yeah, he was on my fantasy football.
Yeah, you always took him from me.
I always took him. He did good for me.
Just for the record, Milena always
Got
stole
that.
Von Miller from me in the draft every year.
I think
Why-
it was that year I got that ring.
Yeah,
that
you
I
had Von
won.
Miller. The
Yeah.
year you won that ring, yeah, you had Von Miller. Yeah, they took it. She took it from me every time. Every time. I have not seen American Underdog yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it though. For those of you guys who don't know, it's a movie about Kurt Warner's life.
Have you guys seen it?
A few people said, yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, we'll watch it.
Yeah. Kurt's a really nice guy too. He's, if you've met him in person, he's exactly what you expect. Like he's not fake or nothing like that. He's really nice, really good dude. I just wish he could have got that Super Bowl against the Steelers in 2008 with the Cardinals. So. And also, guys, I want to remind you that we have a lot going on next Saturday. So not only do we have football, but we also have UFC, MMA, Roman. We're going to be doing that show together
Week from tomorrow, right?
week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
And who's on that card again?
Ngannou.
Ngannou. Ngannou.
Zero Gain.
Cyril Gane Ngannou?
Championship.
I'm going for Ngannou.
Yeah,
I
me
think he's
too.
awesome.
Me too.
And who else? Somebody they'd be interested in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy. You hear that, guys? Greg Hardy is going to be fighting. So at least he's fighting real men instead of beating women again.
Yeah, I know.
So
I just watched that. I just watched the stuff he was doing back in the NFL days, and I can't root for that guy after seeing that. You know,
Yeah, he's a garbage human being.
he's a pretty good fighter, but it's like, man, you don't want to root for you like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we have a big weekend next week.
Got a back-to-back good weekends.
Yeah.
This weekend,
Yeah,
next
it's gonna be
weekend,
awesome.
it's gonna be,
So we'll but I'm gonna hope for Greg Hardy to get his ass beat down because he's a garbage person. He was a
I
garbage
agree with you.
garbage guy on the Panthers. He was garbage guy with the Cowboys. Good player, but garbage person.
Right.
Just a
Right.
bad person in general. So
yeah, Kurt Warner has a YouTube channel. Is that a new thing? Because there aren't a lot of subscribers.
yeah, I was playing it tonight
Yeah,
on
I was
TV.
playing it too.
And yeah, well, here's the thing. The reason it doesn't have a lot of subscribers is because he is not buying fake subscribers.
Is it a new channel?
Yeah.
I didn't look. It's like fairly new.
Fairly new,
Oh.
yeah. But
It's kind of like the quarterback school, where he's analyzing.
yeah,
that type of
exactly.
thing,
Yeah,
analyzing
same
game.
thing, yeah.
So that's good. Yeah,
But
that's good. But
that-
I noticed it was
That's the kind of growth you get if you don't
yeah, because most of the other channels,
pay
a lot of the
for
other
fake. Yeah.
fake or just through advertising.
Yeah.
And that's how they get this outrageous number of subscribers and then not that many views, but or comments, whatnot.
Yeah, Minuteman, the Bucks uniforms from 2014 and 2019 were awful. Absolutely. Bitcoin made a meme about. Check it right now. I'll share this right now. Thanks, Bitcoin. Via Bitcoin motorist.
Check it out.
Dolphins beat Patriots, huh? Dolphins fire coach. Yeah. Never go full Dolphins. Never go full Jets either. So they always beat us though, don't they, Patrick? They always beat us in Miami. I mean, there's something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good we are or how bad we are. They just find a way to beat us. It's just something about them. So. All right. Yeah, so this is going to be a big weekend, guys, and I think this is the first time we've ever had a playoff game on a Monday night. So that's
Yep.
interesting. But let's hope for the best tomorrow. And Daniel, I want to thank you for your massive 200 euro super chat, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that helps. Mr. A, thank you for your $20 super chat. And I'm going to make sure I pronounce his name correctly. The Canadian. Okay.
I can't find it.
Boa Omega.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your super chat as well, man. I really appreciate it. And all you guys who are members, thank you so much. So let's hope for some things to go our way tomorrow and Sunday, and I think it'll be pretty good. Either way, it's gonna be exciting. So playoffs, here we come. It's hard to believe that it's the playoffs all over again, but man, time's going by fast. I swear, it's crazy.
Yep.
Roman, thank you tonight
no
for
problem.
working the cameras and everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow then, right?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Hi, this is tennis player Mariana Dragic, and you're watching Von Allen Sports, real and honest sports analysis. Subscribe now and join the empire. Von Allen Sports, let's go!
Von Allen Sports.